there's massive amounts of power in reframing a situation. And when you start to reframe things in your life, that is your higher self coming through, because your higher self understands the question in everything. It understands the lesson. It understands the reason. And I feel like, do you know what? I help so many people, my friends, clients that I work with, inner child people, all sorts, because I'm able to reframe things for people. So what I want you to do is this, okay? If you think back to a bad time that would have happened in your life, let's say you lost your job, or a relationship broke down, or I don't know, your car broke down or something, okay? And our instant thought in our ego-driven mind is to always, oh my God, that's the worst thing that could ever happen. That's just really, really bad. However, what did that instance, that event, or that circumstance then lead to? So, for example, if your relationship broke down, okay, did that lead you to be able to then do some inner work to become a better version of yourself? Did the car, not starting or whatever, did that actually lead you to have some time on your own? When it comes to a house sale didn't go through, was it because that wasn't the right house for you at the time? If you had difficulties with the house, was it to test you for patience, okay? And all I feel is like, do you know what? So many people speak to me and go, I never looked at it like that. So all I'm asking you to do, okay, is the next time that something happens, okay, is there an ulterior meaning to it? Okay, so let's say, for example, I don't know, someone comes home and says to you, do you know what? I'm just not happy. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Okay. And you can either sit in that agonising decision, as one of my friends did, and was just like, oh my God, this has blown me out of the water, okay? And I said, you can either sit with that, or you can actually see it and say, do you know what? Actually, I'm not in love with my husband. I love my husband, but I don't want to be with him. I said, because actually, you've been feeling it. Your husband is replicating that to you, which is allowing you both to have that conversation you don't want to have, and that's allowing your marriage to dissolve. So I just feel like, do you know what? Whatever comes up for you, beautiful one, okay? Try having a look at it in a different way. Is there a deeper meaning? Is your soul trying to get you out of a relationship? Is your soul trying to get you out of that job? Is your soul, does it have other ideas for you? Because I want to remind you that the universe always knows the greater plan. Your job is to look at everything that stops you doing something. So whenever anything stops you doing something, what is the greater, deeper meaning to it? And can you reframe the situation that might seem negative? Can you turn it into a more positive way of looking at it by doing a technique known as reframing? Honestly, reframing has literally changed so many things for me. If I look back on my life now, guys, honestly, I'm like, oh my God, I'm really glad that happened. At the time when I lost my job, 17 years working for Argos, I was absolutely devastated. But at the end of the day, it's because losing 17 years in a career, working for a company that I loved, it led me to actually becoming a medium after being a dog walker. Because if I'd never have left Argos, if they hadn't got rid of me, then I would never actually be the medium that is, or the intuitive energy reader that is helping you today. So I just feel like, honestly, take a look at everything that's happening in your life. Can you trust the process? And can you trust that actually, if you view things in a different way, they don't hurt the human condition the way that they would if you were actually in the experience. And the more that you can see that everything is happening for you rather than going against you, the more you are starting to align with your higher self, which is the highest version of you, who understands everything. It understands your lessons, it understands your soul contract, and it understands why you are here. I hope this short video helps, because it just came from absolutely nowhere, but I feel like this message will reach, and I know it will reach the people that it needs to. Have a beautiful rest of the day, enjoy yourself, and I'll catch you guys soon.